Hello there. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great day so far. I look a little weird because my face is done. I have nothing on my eyes. That's why I look really weird. And nothing on my lips. But when I do my eyes, it'll all come together. So, if you are someone who struggles with eyeshadow, this video, ow, a mess. This video is for you. I look so weird with nothing on my eyes, and my eyebrows aren't done either, so just giving it a second to see if anybody hops on, but if not, you can catch the replay, no problem. Please remember though that these live videos only stay up for 30 days now. Facebook deletes lives after 30 days. That really sucks. Hey Nancy, how are you? So this is going to be all about eyeshadow, how to do an eyeshadow look for beginners. I'm going to explain every single thing that I'm doing, the brushes that I'm using, everything. So we're going to get started in just a minute. I was just giving people a minute to hop on. I'm going to be using, while I wait for people, I'm going to be using two eyeshadow palettes today. This is from Glamlight. This is the Trick or Treat palette. I believe this was limited edition, so I don't think you can get this anymore, but there's so many eyeshadow palettes out there with these colors in them. So if you wanted to do this look, somebody just delivered something. If you wanted to do this look, you can get these colors anywhere. I'm going to be using that and a color from the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette. I'm going to also be using this palette today as well. Going for that color, but all right. So if you're watching the replay, let me know that you stopped by. You can type in #replay. So let's get started. As you can see, my face is pretty much done. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. All right. So first things first, okay? You want to use an eyeshadow primer or concealer. I use concealer. So when I do my under eye concealer, I also bring that concealer up onto my eyelid to use as a primer, an eyeshadow primer, okay? Next, you wanna, if you use anything on your eyelid, a primer, a concealer, you wanna set with powder, okay? I'll tell you why that's important. You wanna set with a translucent powder. It doesn't have to be loose, it can be a compact. You wanna set with a translucent powder. I'll tell you why. If you leave that concealer there or that eyeshadow primer there and you don't set it with a powder, your eyeshadows are not going to blend correctly. I'm telling you that right now. They're going to grab on the wet concealer, they're going to stick, they're going to skip. Your eyeshadows will not blend as seamless if you do not set with a powder. So I already did that. I'm good. There's no tackiness. You want to make sure there's no tackiness or stickiness on your eyelid, or they're not going to blend your eyeshadows, okay? Next, if you hear me swallowing a lot, I woke up with a sore throat today. Both my kids, my little one was just sick, my 16-year-old, now my 22-year-old is sick anyway, so I feel like I'm getting sick. Anyways, all right, so when you're picking out your eyeshadow colors, right, you want to stick with one, well, you don't have to. This is what I do. I stick with one eyeshadow color story, if you will, color family. So the two looks that I do all the time are a smoky look. So I'll stick with gray, black, smoky colors, or a warm tone look, which I'm going to do today. So this is all like the same color story family besides the black. I don't use the black in here, but I hope that makes sense. So when you start off, I always start off in my crease, okay? Your crease, if you open your eyes, you see that line there? Not everybody has that defining line. I have more hooded eyes. So when I open my eyes, a lot of the times the eyeshadow disappears because like when my eyes are open, they're hooded. Your crease line is that line right there that you see when your eyes are open. So I always start off on my crease. So I'm going to use these colors today. So what I'm going to start off with is the lightest color in that color family, story, whatever. So I'm going to start off with the yellow. So again, like if I'm doing this smoky gray black look, I'll start off with a light gray, okay? Say I want to do a blue eyeshadow look. I want to start off with a light blue. I hope that's making sense. If I want to do a purple eyeshadow look, I'm going to start off with a light purple. Get where I'm going? So I'm going to start off with the yellow. Now, the brushes that you use, you guys, I'm telling you, they're very important. The brushes will determine how good the eyeshadow comes out. For my blending brush, this is a crease blending brush. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40. I've had this for years. It's one of my favorite crease blending brushes. So you want a brush that looks like this. I'm telling you, they're not all created equal. I'm very picky with my brushes, but you know. So I'm gonna dip. I'm just gonna tap a few times. I'm telling you, this part, very important too. You want to tap off your brush. I'll tell you why. If you do not tap off your brush, you're going to have all this extra fallout, all this extra eyeshadow on the brush that you don't need. And when you start blending, it's going to fall all over your face. You're going to wonder why you have eyeshadow all over your face. Because you didn't tap off your brush, okay? You really don't need a lot of product. Like, I like to build up. I don't put a lot of product on and then try to blend it out. I like to build it up. It's way easier to blend it out that way when you start small. So I'm going to start. Now, you know, my crease line is that line right there in my socket there. I'm going to go a little bit above my crease line. A little bit above that crease line. I'm going to start blending back and forth, windshield wiper motions. Just back and forth like a windshield wiper. So I'm going to add some more, tap it off. And then I'm going to go on the other side, same thing, back and forth, windshield wiper motions. I'm going right above that crease line. Now you might not see much there, but like I said, I like to build the color up. I don't like to put a lot on and then try to blend it out because it'll be way harder to blend out that way. See that? It's right above my crease line. All right, same thing on the other side. You just want to go back and forth. Let the eyeshadow brush do all the work, okay? You can build it up to the intensity that you want. Also, I forgot to mention, so the brushes, how do I explain this? More densely packed brushes are going to deposit more color, okay? You're going to see the brushes change as I go on with the look. So a fluffy brush like this is not going to deposit as much color as a more densely packed brush like this, okay? I'm telling you, the brushes make all the difference, you guys. Now I'm going to switch my brush. This is a Sigma, wait a second. This one was a Sigma E40. Okay, this is a Sigma E35. This is a tapered blending brush. Sorry, my throat, not good. So this is more densely packed, so it's going to distribute more color, okay? Wipe this off, make sure it has no previous eyeshadow on it. So I'm going to go, now, you go with the lightest color in the color family story that you're using, which I used the yellow. Now I'm going to go a little darker. So say you're doing a blue eyeshadow look. You want to do a light blue up here, a little bit darker blue, you know, down there, and then the darkest blue on the outer corner. We'll get to that. So for me, I'm going to use the orange, but I'm going to mix these two oranges together. That's totally okay. Don't forget to tap off your excess on the brush. Now I'm going to go below that yellow. I'm going to go right in the crease line, okay? Right in the crease line, back and forth, windshield wiper motions. We're going to lose some of that yellow, but it's okay. You can always add more later. Jess, how are you? I'm doing the eyeshadow tutorial for you, and I forgot to even message you to tell you I was coming on here. Sorry. I'm all over the place. All right, so we're going with that orange. And like I said, right below the yellow, right in the crease line. You can always catch the replay though, Jess. Hopefully this is helpful, this video. So, we have the orange now. I did the yellow first, above my crease line. Did the orange in my crease line. I used 2 different brushes. Now, this is an extra step. So I'm going to take the previous brush that I used with the yellow, right? I want to go in and blend the edges of that orange. There's no additional product on this brush. You want to make sure everything is seamlessly blended. You don't want to have the edges showing, like where the eyeshadow starts, if that makes any sense. It's hard to explain, but you want to make sure your edges are blended. If you think you blended enough, go on and blend some more. I am too, Jess. I meant to message you, and then I got sidetracked and totally forgot. Okay, so we have the yellow, we have the orange. Now, like I said, you want to stick with the same color story, the same color family. You don't have to. That's more advanced. Some people do like rainbow colors, but you know, this is a beginner tutorial. So I always take the darkest color in that family story that I'm going with. I take that darkest color. I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use this palette. Sorry. I'm going to use this color. And I always put the darkest color on my outer corner, okay? Now for this part, this is a unique fluffy crease brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for the outer corner. I have 2 favorite brushes for the outer corner. This one is a Morphe M433. They're the same type of brush. Again, this is a unique fluffy crease brush. I'm telling you, your brushes matter. Your brushes make a difference on how the eyeshadow is going to apply. So I'm taking the dark color right here. Again, do not forget to tap off your brush. I used to never tap off my brush and wonder why the eyeshadow was all over my face. Is because the fallout from the eyeshadow was going all over my face. You don't need all that extra eyeshadow. That's why you tap off your brush. Of course, Jess. I hope this is helpful. So, okay. I'm going to go right on the outer corner with that darkest color. So I just start to tap. I just tap it very lightly to place the color there. Now, it doesn't look like there's much there. But like I said, you can build it up. You don't want to go in with too much at first, because then it's going to be harder to blend out. Always like build your color up. That's what works for me. Like to build it up. If you're going with too much, it's just going to be harder to blend out. It's just going to be a mess. So just slowly build it up. Add more. Blend it out. I do little circles on the outer corner to blend it out. Add more. Blend. I just tap it on and do little circles on the outer corner to blend it out. See how it's coming together? Now I like my outer corners dark. So I'm just gonna build it up to where I want it. Add more, blend, add more, blend. I'm just doing little circles, that's it. Just little circular motions on the outer corner. Oh, Nancy, that's okay. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. It took me a long time to learn how to do eyeshadow. It took a lot of practice, a lot of mistakes. It used to look so bad in the beginning because I just, then I started watching videos like this, and that's how I learned. With videos just like this on YouTube, actually. So I'm just going to make sure everything's blended, blend, blend, blend. Okay, that's the outer corner. Now, you can leave it like this, but I like to put the same colors on the bottom. Like, it balances it out, I think. I always put the same colors on the bottom. So, one of my favorite lower lash brushes is the Morphe M321. It's a domed shape blending brush. That's it. I'm just wiping it off to make sure there's no excess product. So I'm going to take the same color that I put in my crease. Whatever I put in my crease, which was those orange shades, I'm going to put on the lower lash line. So I'm going to mix this light orange and this dark orange, tap it off, and I'm going to go right under the lower lash line, just like this. I'm telling you guys, it's you'll get it. It's really, really simple. Once you learn the technique, it's not that hard. Practice, practice, practice. That's how I got it, by lots of practice. So I'm going to take, you're going to notice I'm going to switch my brush. Morphe M508. It's a brush that looks like this. I don't know what this is called. It's a flat something. So I'm going to take the color that I put on my outer corner, I'm going to put underneath. I'll show you. Now I'm just going to stamp it really, really as tight as I can get it to my lower lashes, kind of like a liner. I'm just going to stamp it there really, really gently. Like, I mean, close as possible to the lower lashes. Like, as close as you can get it to the lower lashes. I'm just kind of stamping it. It's kind of like an eyeliner, like that. You see, it's really, really tight. And then I'm going to take that previous brush that I used. There's no additional product on here. I'm just using this brush to blend out that like burgundy color that I just put. I like everything nice and blended. See how that's coming together? All right. Sorry, I'm like getting sick, you guys. I have a sore throat. Anyways. All right, so you can leave it like this, be done, put a shade right here. Don't forget your shade in the inner corner. I always put a light, usually like a cream shade, or you can put a glitter, sparkle shade right here. It's personal preference. But if you want to take it a step further, I'm going to kind of add more and go over what I did. Sometimes when you're blending, you can lose some of that color, okay? So I'm going to take the oranges that I put and just add a little bit more because I want those colors to really, really pop. Okay. Tap off your brush. Don't forget to tap off your brush. I'm telling you, that part is very important. All right, and I also lost that yellow while I was blending. It's okay. We can add the yellow back. Take the yellow, tap off, and I'm going to go right on the edge of that orange. Now, the yellow is not going to really show up that much. It's light, but it's okay. I want to make sure those edges are very blended. Like really, really blended. Just go right on the edge of the orange. Just blend it out. Okay, now they're really bright, which is good. So, like I said, for the inner part, you can go with like a shimmer. I have beautiful shimmers here. I don't know. I'm going to go shimmer. I usually keep it matte. I'm just going to keep it matte today. So for the inner part, let me wipe this brush off. I'm going to take a shade. This is called a shader brush. It's just a shader brush. And I'm going to go with this cream shade. Just to keep everything nice and matte. I don't know. I found when you get older, shimmers look a little bit, I don't know, weird. But I still do like shimmer sometimes. But usually it's just matte. So I'm just going to just on the inner. And that is that. Now I didn't add liner yet. Lashes. It'll all come together. But that's the way I do my eyeshadow. I do the same exact technique for whatever colors that I'm going with. Like I said earlier, you want to do a blue eyeshadow look. You want to start with the lightest blue in your crease, like right above your crease line. You want to go with a little darker blue right in your crease line. And the darkest blue, the darkest, you want to put on the outer corner. I do the same technique with all of my eyeshadows. Same technique. This kind of is what works on my eye shape. And my eyes are like hooded too because, like, see, you can see all the eyeshadow, but when I open my eyes all the way, I lose a lot of that eyeshadow. So that's why try to put the colors above my crease line so you can still see those colors with my eyes open, okay? Yeah, that's, I think I need to add a little bit more of the cream shade on this side, a little bit more. Yeah. That's pretty much, that's how I do my eyeshadow. Another tip, like I said, again, if you think you blended enough, go back and blend some more. That's what I was taught when I, you know, learned how to do eyeshadow. So we're gonna finish everything off. My face is pretty much done. All right, I was going out of order today, so I'm trying to think what's next. I didn't do my eyebrows yet, so let's do eyebrows. What's everybody up to today? You guys doing anything? I have to take my son up to up Center City to get processed for his summer job. I have to do that in a little bit. All right. Pretty much, that's pretty much all I have to do today. Well, I do have to do cleaning. Definitely have to do that. Just putting some eyebrow gel. Why do my eyebrows look very dark today? It'll all come together when I put the lashes on. I swear the lashes make everything come together. You're welcome, Jess. I hope that was helpful. I hope I tried to explain everything and why I do everything and what brushes I use and all that. All right, lashes. Let's do some mascara first. I think next week I'm gonna do like a complexion tutorial, like flawless foundation, like a flawless base, something like that. Because I know sometimes I don't always. Yes, that's the thing I was saying in the beginning, Jess. Because Facebook, you know, I'm sure you know, Facebook now deletes lives after 30 days. I want to see if I can download this video, but I have to figure out where to put it. I do have a YouTube channel, which is kind of embarrassing because, like, I was, like, the beginning of when I started doing this, my YouTube channel. I might be able to put it on there. We'll see. Lots of cleaning. Yeah, same here, Jess. If I'm being honest, I have a lot of cleaning to do, too. I don't feel like doing any of it, though. But that's another story. All right, so I'm trying to take this glue off from yesterday, these lashes. Here we go. All right, so these are Moxie Lash lashes, my favorite lashes that I use like all the time. I'm gonna put some glue on there, lash glue. And gotta wait for that to dry. Let's see if I can get my fan to help this dry a little bit faster. But I hate that Facebook is deleting videos after 30 days now. Because, like, if you have training, like, tutorial videos like this, you want people to actually be able to use, they're, like, deleting them. That sucks. But I'll figure out how to download it and where to put it. Like I said, I do have a YouTube channel, so probably could put it on there. I'm guessing. I don't know. All right. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to dry this. Well, that's good. I had all three. Oh, well, Nancy, that's nice, though. That's nice that you had your grandbabies. That's cool. Okay, so lashes. I'm going to look down into a mirror. That's the easiest way to put lashes on for me. You look down into a mirror. And I just pop them on. Place them where they need to be placed. And then secure the inner corner and outer corner. The glue-on lashes is something very new to me. If you guys been around, you know that I just started using glue-on lashes. I used to be totally afraid of glue-on lashes, but they're really not as bad as I like thought they were. They're really not as hard as I thought. It just takes a little practice. A lot of people I know have been. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna look into that. That's what I'll probably do. That's exactly what I'll probably do. You should see my freaking YouTube videos. Oh God, they're like from the beginning, from like right before I joined Unique. I was doing YouTube videos. It's funny. It's pretty funny. I did like the editing of the videos. It's just funny. You have to, you'll see them. I'll probably share my YouTube channel like when I upload the videos. But it's just funny. It's funny how far I've come from there. All right, just putting the glue on. That's okay. I knew exactly what you meant. No worries. I knew exactly where you were going. Alright, make sure this lash is all good. Okay, we're good. It's the only part about lashes, glue on lashes. You have to give the glue like some time to get tacky. Okay. Alright, look down into a mirror and just pop them right on. Pop them on and secure the inner corner and outer corner. Inner and outer corner. I have a... Oh, cool. Awesome. You should. Definitely. You should. I'm going to do that. Because I want people to have access to these videos. You know, tutorials. I'm just trying to make sure that lash glue is dry. So the lash, okay. Is that you, Mike?
No, it's the Holy Ghost.
I didn't know if it was you or Dominic, you nutball.
What I said was funny.
Alright, mascara on the lower lashes. I remember how nervous. I know, Nancy, right? Oh God, I was so scared in the beginning when I started doing this. I was literally shaking. Like shaking, like not even exaggerating, I was shaking. I've come a long way. Long way. But it's okay. It's okay. And I still haven't... Aww. I'm telling you, just do it. I promise you, it gets easier the more you do it. I'm proof right here. It gets easier the more you do it. It really does. And I hope that didn't mess up my video. My phone just rang. Oh crap. I left my liquid liner in my work bag. Damn it. I needed that. And my... oh no. Mike, can you do me a favor?
What?
In my work bag, can you get the little purse? It's a black purse. Because I usually put liquid liner like right there. Because I don't like that you can see like where the lash starts. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. Not that one. It's a makeup bag purse.
Wow, how many black purses do you have?
I don't know if you could hear my son in the background. Bless you.
Thank you.
He's like, how many black purses do you have? Huh. A lot, I'm sure. So, real quick, while my son's getting that, there's a sale on my nail press-on false nail website. There's a sale. They have a lot of styles that are $10 right now. Oh, thank you, Nancy. That means a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What the hell is that? Oh. All right, black liquid liner. I have to do this very carefully. Okay. I just kind of stamp it. I don't know. And then draw a little line. I don't even know if you can tell. I just do a little line right there so you can't see where the lash starts, because that irks me. I hope that did not mess up my video because my phone keeps ringing. Ooh, my hands are shaky. I have to be very careful. That is that. And I need some black. I get comments that I'm relaxing too much. I don't know what that means either. I would think that's a good thing. I would think. That's funny. People are always going to have something to say anyway. Alright, we are pretty much done. I just have to do lips. And when I wear this, maybe I'm boring. Oh, I don't think you were boring. You know what? I always say this, and to my team and my family, I always think I'm boring. I think I'm so boring. I'm like, I don't know. The same people watch my stories every single day. And I always say, like, I don't know why people watch my stories every day. Like, my life is not exciting. I'm pretty boring. But people watch. I don't know why. So, I think I'm boring. But I don't think you're boring. So when I wear this eye look, I always do a red, orange red lip because it kind of goes with it. I have all type of notifications going on my phone right now. I don't know what is going on. Alright, I'm doing a red, orange lip liner. Bear with me. And I forgot to do setting spray. Just trying to make sure everything is even because my lips are very uneven, so it's kind of difficult. My lips are so uneven. I hate them. Hate them. Besides the fact that they're small, they have to be uneven too. Thank you. Aw, thanks, Jess. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I always say that I'm so boring. I'm like, I don't know how the same people watch me every day. Because, like, my life is not exciting at all. Not at all. Alright. This is a Jaclyn Hill liquid lipstick. You can't get this anymore. My mouth is like watering. I don't know what's going on. Hands are shaking. That is so uneven. I might take that off. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not at all. Ugh. I don't like it today. I don't. I think that fixed it a little bit. Whatever. No, I'm not playing with it today. Nope, nope, nope. Not playing with it. Whatever. Okay. I might jump off and fix my hair. I don't know if people really want to see me fix my hair. So I think I'm going to jump off and fix my hair and call it a day. I have to take my son somewhere. Like I said, I have to take my son up, actually up to my work building in Center City so he can get processed for his summer job. So how do we match? Good question, Jess. She said, how do we match lips to eyes? What I do, I go like warm tone and cool tone, okay? If you don't know warm tones and cool tones, that's okay. I didn't either. You can just Google warm tones, cool tones. So say I'm wearing like a black, gray, smoky eye, cool tones. I'll usually do a nude lip because number one, when I have like a black smoky eye on, I want the focus to go to my eyes, okay? So I'll wear a nude lip so there's not much attention on my lips. The attention's going to my eyes. Right now I'm wearing warm tones on my eyes, so I did a warm tone red. Thanks, Jess. Thank you. I hope that was helpful. I just do like warm tones, cool tones. Like if I was wearing a black smoky eye, I wouldn't wear this red lip because it's more of a warm tone. It would like clash. But that's how I do it. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful, you guys. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to jump off, fix my hair, and then I have to take my son. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No. We're good. All right, you guys. Again, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to save this video and I'll let you guys know when I upload it to my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you later.